trying to decide if the Willow Go is the right wearable breast pump for you, then stick around. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what I think are the pros and cons to the Willow Go so you can decide if it is the right wearable breast pump for you. So let's get started and talk suction strength. Now the Willow Go has up to 280 millimeters of mercury suction strength. So this puts it in the hospital grade capacity. So it is a powerful wearable breast pump. It's not the most powerful out there for a wearable, but it is certainly up there. In terms of suction levels, I love that this has 15 different suction levels. Now, why I love having more suction levels is it really allows you to fine tune your suction strength to a setting that works best for your comfort and your output. Only having a few different levels to choose from really restricts you, whereas with the 15 you can really fine tune it and find what works for you. So that's a big plus for me. In terms of modes though, it only has your stimulation and your expression mode. Now your stimulation is the shorter suctions for initiating your letdown, and then the expression is your longer drawn out suctions for drawing out your breast milk. Now only having the two modes is a little bit limiting, especially for a wearable breast pump in this price range. I would expect to see at least an additional mixed mode. But that said, you can switch between the modes really easily. So if you're somebody that responds to multiple letdowns during your pumping session, you can switch between the expression and the stimulation mode manually. It's easily done by just pressing the mode button. But it would be nice if this had the mixed mode and did that for you. Okay, so a positive with the Willow Go is that it is app integrated. That means that you can control your pump via the app. Now, a few downsides to the app: it is very basic. You can turn your pump on and off, and you can adjust your suction levels, but you can't go through and create your own modes or add in inbuilt timers. There's none of that within the app, which makes it quite basic, especially when you compare it to, say, the Mum Cozy app, which has a ton of different features in it. The other downside to the app is it is limited in which countries you can download it. So I'm in Australia and I can't actually download the Willow app. I'm pretty certain it is only the US, possibly the UK, but they have limited it to where you can download the app. So again, I don't know how this impacts if you are traveling, but I know for me, I can't use this with the app, which is a big downside. That said, you can easily use the pump via the control panel. And speaking about the control panel, there is no inbuilt LED. It is really basic. There's no timer. So again, for a pump in this price range, I would expect to see a bit more features, but this is what it is. It is, on the plus side, extremely easy to use. So you simply turn it on, you can switch between your modes. Now, unfortunately, to know which mode you're on, you are going to just have to listen. So they're the shorter suctions, so that's my stimulation mode. And if I switch it over, you can hear the longer suctions, and that's for your expression mode. Again, with the plus and minus, that's how you adjust your suction levels. You don't actually see which level you're on. So my tip is to go up to the highest or down to the lowest and then count either up or down from there to work out which suction level you are on. If you're using the app, then you can see it within the app, which does make it a little bit easier. In terms of noise, so it is relatively quiet, especially depending on what suction strength you have it on. It's around the 50 dB, so it's not the quietest pump out there. It's also not the loudest. It's pretty middle of the road and what we expect with a wearable breast pump. You can hear it if the room is silent with a little bit of background noise. It is relatively discreet. In terms of weight, now it's around 370 grams. So again, it's not the lightest wearable breast pump. But that said, what I do like is it is a lot longer than some of the other ones, which means that this collection container is a lot flatter. So I do really like that with the Willow Go. The other thing with the collection container, which is amazing, is you can actually switch this out for a larger one. So at the moment it comes with a 7 ounce. You can switch this up to a 7 ounce capacity. It is a separate purchase, but having that option, especially if you're somebody that produces an oversupply, having that larger capacity option is a big plus in my books. In terms of inserts, now it comes with a 24 size flange and a 21. If you are needing a smaller flange inserts, unfortunately it does not come with it, or if you need the larger size, you do need to purchase these separate. So I do recommend measuring your nipples and finding your correct flange size prior to ordering your pump, as you may need to order some flange inserts as well. I do like though that it comes with a nice little easy nipple sizing tool. So if you do forget to order your flange inserts or you're not sure, you can measure your nipple size before pumping. Making sure this is correct is very important. In terms of parts though, it is quite minimal. You have your hard silicone flange. It's nothing fancy, so there's no special angles, there's no extra cushioning, but that said, it's nice and easy to clean and dishwasher top rack safe, so that's a big plus in that side of things for easy cleaning. The biggest downside for me in this pump is its battery life. Now, on a full charge, you can get around 3 pumping sessions. So let's say 3 30-minute pumping sessions, you're looking at around a 90-minute battery life off a single charge. That's pretty poor in today's standards for a wearable breast pump. There are some that are running up to 200 plus minutes of runtime off a single charge. So for just 90 minutes, I feel that falls quite short. Will it impact you? Well, it depends. Are you going to be pumping part-time or occasionally? Like if you're only pumping once or twice a day with your Willow Go, then it's more than fine. If you are wanting to pump multiple times throughout the day, you may find that the battery life isn't adequate enough for you. So definitely something to consider. That said, overall, I think it's a solid option. It's got great suction strength, great suction levels. There is the app if you are needing an app. Really like the capacity side. And in terms of price, so it's not the most affordable one out there, but what I'm seeing quite often, it comes on sale. So at the moment, they have a 25% off sale. So instead of sitting around the $350 mark, it's closer to the $280. So I do think if you could pick this up on sale or even secondhand, I think it's a solid option to consider. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask and I will do my very best to answer. Cheers.